and the prompt was written by AI. Let's watch it. There we go. Here's the thing. Hey everyone, Haruta here. Today I'm putting MiniMax H3, a local video generation AI, to the test. It runs even on a modest PC, and best of all, it generates video completely free. It can also make some pretty wild stuff, though here on YouTube, I obviously can't show that kind of thing. If you want to make it, install MiniMax H3 on your own machine, at your own risk of course. In this video, I'll cover the install, a bunch of different generations, and how long each one actually takes. I tested a lot of settings, so if you're getting into local generation, this should be genuinely useful. Stick around to the end. On this channel, I cover image and video AI, both local and web-based, so if you like what you see, please hit subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. MiniMax H3 can now run locally, so I'm installing it on my RTX 3090. And look at this. This is the kind of quality it produces completely free. Hard to believe, right? I'm going to install it from scratch, and apparently it runs fine even without a high-end machine. So let's do this. I'm still a beginner at local generation, so I'll let Claude Code handle everything. Since MiniMax H3 can now run locally, I asked it to make it work on my PC. ComfyUI is already installed. Let's send it. I have a separate video on installing ComfyUI, so if your local setup isn't ready yet, go watch that one first. The MiniMax H3 local environment is set up. The download took about 40 minutes. Now let's launch ComfyUI. As always, I'll check the templates on the left. And before I even search for MiniMax, it's already sitting right at the top. What I downloaded is text to video, so let's use this one, and there it is. The left side is the documentation, the notes. It says model links, so this is the shopping list. Download links for the files you need, plus a folder map showing where each one goes. The panel on the right is the model introducing itself, and some usage noter. Over here, this is the text to video node. It says image to video, but that's because the node is shared with text to video. Add a first frame and a last frame and it becomes image to video. First, the prompt. This came filled in by default, but Japanese isn't supported as far as I can tell, so you have to write in English. Then width and height here, which is your aspect ratio. Right now it's 16:9, and below that is a quick reference table. 0.4 is roughly 480p. 0.9 is around 720p, and 0.98 is said to be H3's native ceiling. It does go up to 2, so it isn't a hard limit, but treat 0.98 as the practical maximum. Apparently, the efficient approach is to upscale to 1080p afterwards, so let's start at 0.4. Next is duration, the length of the clip. I'll go with 5 seconds for now. Everything else can stay as it is. What shows up here? It's just the models I've downloaded. It's reading the folder, which is why there are so many. Point it at the wrong one and nothing works. So I'll leave it alone. Now let's change the prompt. I had a 5-second prompt written for me, so I'll paste it straight in. The prompt is Dotonbori after the rain, neon reflecting off the water with someone running, something with movement in it. Paste that into the prompt field and go. I am timing it to run done 6 minutes almost exactly. Let's take a look. Here it is. So here's the result. Pretty good. The glyco sign is a bit questionable, but that is Dotonbori alright. 6 minutes for this. Impressive. Though the text is a little rough. Is that just how MiniMax H3 is? Alright, next let's raise the megapixels. I'll push it up to 1, raise it to 1 and set the duration to 12 seconds. This prompt has a plastic umbrella and a folding chair fighting with whatever's lying around. Very Jackie Chan. Let's generate with that. So let's generate. I changed both the duration and the resolution this time, so this will take a while. Generate. Man, this is taking forever. I'm re-recording this part because it took so long that I had to head out. I hit generate and stop filming. Turns out it doesn't run in parallel. It waits for one video to finish before starting the next. So about the one I queued, 5122 seconds. It's handy that it reports the generation time. That run took 85 minutes, an hour and a half. That's a lot. Let's look at what came out. Here it is. The image quality definitely improved. 12 seconds plus the higher resolution, and it looks completely different. This one's better. The audio is decent too. The action is a bit mushy in places, and it does look AI generated. The text still has that video AI look where it doesn't quite hold together. And here and there, like this part, the somersault, something's off. It goes all rubbery and the motion just isn't physically believable. Here, punching the chair, his hand goes right through it. So, there's a definite AI feel to the movement. 5 seconds took 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Partly because I raised the resolution took massively longer. So maybe it's because my specs just aren't good enough. Still, an hour and a half for that clip feels like too much, and because that second generation ran so long, I hit the run button and queued up another video while I waited. Here's that one. This is image to video. I gave it the first frame and generated from there. I set the resolution to 1, so the quality should be pretty good. I haven't actually seen it yet. Duration was 5 seconds. And here's the generation time, 1/200 seconds, so 20 minutes. The higher resolution is clearly what's costing the time. That's more than 3 times a normal 5-second text to video run. Let's take a look. This is the first frame. And the prompt was written by AI. Let's watch it. There we go. Here's the thing. The earlier clip looked pretty rough, but with the first frame, it comes out really clean. The quality does degrade as it goes, but overall, image to video with the first frame looks noticeably better. This one looks genuinely usable. The next one is also image to video, an anime style studio with a girl singing, kind of a first take feel. Resolution is up at 1 and duration is 12 seconds. And again, it took about an hour and a half, 88 minutes. That's a serious wait. Let's see how it turned out. Wow, that's clean. Adding a first frame really does lift the overall quality. What surprised me most is the lip sync. I can't make out the Japanese lyrics, but the sync is excellent. Is that MiniMax H3 doing that? Really impressive. And last, this one uses the reference to video template. The first image is the same one as before, and the second is this guitar. It generated from those two references. Resolution is 1 again, which is probably the max. And the duration is 12 seconds. That one came in at 5,700 seconds. So again, over an hour and a half. Huge. Let's take a look at it. Whether it really matched the reference is debatable. It's this character, so there's some resemblance, I guess. Honestly, that's close enough. It leans more toward the guitar, and the guitar itself is referenced really faithfully. The quality isn't bad either, though I wouldn't call it amazing. It's a little smeary. The lip sync is excellent again. It's still no idea what the Japanese lyrics are. So that's the test. People online say it runs even on low-spec machines, which is what MiniMax H3 is known for. But on my RTX 3090, it takes a serious amount of time. 12 seconds is rough. Drop the resolution and stick to 5 seconds and it's totally acceptable, but push the length up and it takes forever. That was the result. So to sum up, I installed MiniMax H3 on my local RTX 3090 machine. It went open weight on August 3rd this month, which is what made local generation possible, so it's the newest model you can actually run locally. Maximum resolution is 768p and it includes audio. Officially, they claim it runs on an RTX 3060. My test setup, for reference, is an RTX 3090 with 24GB of VRAM and 32GB of RAM. There's been a lot of buzz about this on X, and I did wonder whether it really runs on low-end hardware. It does run, but running and running comfortably are two different things. Even on this 3090, 5 seconds at 480p is reasonably quick, but a 12-second clip at 768p took an absurdly long time. With anything less than these specs, I think you'd find it genuinely frustrating to use. If you've actually tried this and it's fast for you, let me know in the comments. So that's that. As for the models I downloaded, these two are the main ones. The text to video and image to video file at 20GB and the reference to video 1, which is another 20GB. Altogether, I downloaded around 70GB. I generated 5 videos for this test, and 5 seconds at 480p is perfectly fine. But once you raise the resolution or push the duration up, you're into hour-and-a-half territory, which is just too slow for me. And image to video gives you noticeably cleaner quality. I also wrote up the gotchas I ran into, but I'll skip past those. Last thing, what I had Claude Code do. I've prepared a single prompt that builds the same environment I'm running. If you want to set up exactly what I have, copy that prompt and use it. The link to this page is in the description, so help yourself. So that was MiniMax H3. Local generation is seriously fun. I'll keep covering more of it. That's it for today. So what did you think? For MiniMax H3, my recommendation is image to video and 5-second clips. Even on my specs, it's slow, so at 12 seconds, it's a stretch. At 5 seconds, you can work without the frustration. I'll keep posting about local generation, AI and tricks like this. There's still a lot I can't do yet, but I'll keep gathering information and bringing you the good stuff. See you next time. Bye bye.